Hi everyone, Mandy Gatlin here with Discover Your Energy. And I just got done with a meditation out here in nature, out in beautiful Mount Baldy. And while meditating, I got a little bit of a download today. And it had to do with some things that it seems like a lot of people are asking questions about right now, which has to do with making decisions and whether they're making the right decision or wrong decision, and whether that's coming from their spirit or not. And something that it's good to know is that the universe is always supporting you along the way. So no matter what decision you're making, the universe is always going to kind of guide you. It's always going to kind of nudge you and push you along, just like when you look at a river or a creek. You can see the flow, and how the water flows, and then in some places it gets a little bit stuck, and that's a lot like what we experience, right? A lot of times we're faced with a decision. We're at a crossroads, and if we don't make any choices, then we can get stuck. And that starts to make us feel really anxious and tired. It takes up a lot of our energy because we're constantly worrying about what to do. Am I doing the right thing or not? And so you can just feel like you're spinning around and you're not moving along. And that really is what our purpose, what we're designed to do, is just basically go along with the flow of the universe and not resist. And so something I want to talk about today was what I'm calling soul flow. And the best way that you can get into your soul and know whether you're making the right decisions is to listen to your spirit. And so I wanted to give you a few tips, a few pointers about what you can do to get into that a little bit more. So the first thing that you want to do is listen to what your spirit needs. And what I mean by that is you need to take some time, whether that's by journaling or talking to a friend, an expert, or just meditating and writing down or listening to what it is your spirit's saying it needs in the moment. A lot of times we're so busy, we're so caught up with everything that we have to do that we don't take a breath. We don't take just a few minutes, a little bit of time to just say, what is it that I'm really needing right now? Why is it that I feel this way? Why is it that I feel stuck? So that's the first thing that you need to do. And that is the easy thing. So just listening to what your spirit needs is the first step. The next step is you want to make choices that are in alignment with those needs. So that can mean that you have to maybe get rid of something that's not working for you. That might be food or a particular friend, or you may need to add something into your life. Maybe a different kind of friend, or a new kind of food, or different kind of job, or something like that. So that's where you have to really follow through. Okay, so you listen to what your spirit needs, and then you have to make choices that are in alignment with that need. The next thing is you need to be okay with the choice that you make. So this is where the psychology part of it comes in, or whether we're feeling okay or not with that choice. And this can be the part that really hangs people up quite a bit. So you can deliberate, you can go back and forth. You can worry about it or have anxiety about whether you made the right decision or the wrong decision. But believe it or not, usually if you feel like a sense of, deep down that this is the right decision, then your spirit is speaking to you. If you're making some decision out of fear, then most likely that's not your spirit guiding you. So that's one way to test it out and be okay with it. But really, in the end, and this is the last part, the last tip that I'm going to give you about listening to your spirit and getting into the flow, is that our whole design, everything that we're designed here to do, is about expansion and growth and experiences. And so what's important to note is that as long as you are allowing yourself to move forward in some way, as long as you're kind of diving in, to the river, so to speak, diving into the flow and allowing yourself to move along in some way, then you're going to be experiencing expansion. And you'll feel along the way whether it's a right or wrong decision. So you're gonna get a sense of that as you really deepen more into your spirit and listen to it more. You're gonna get a feeling right away whether I'm going in the right direction or in the wrong direction. So just so you know, if you're feeling fear, that's okay. Most likely there's going to be a feeling underneath that. It's like an automatic pilot. That's the best way that I can describe it, that your spirit is running on. And it keeps guiding you. It never does leave you. Some people tell me, like, I feel disconnected or I don't feel my spirit. Just so you know, it's always there. It's always underneath. Everything, even in your darkest moments, even in the moments where you feel like no one understands or you're not getting anywhere, your spirit is speaking to you. Just know that. And so as long as you do those things, make sure you listen to your spirit's needs, make choices in alignment with what your spirit needs, be okay with the decision, and then don't have fear to just jump in. As long as you're doing those things, you're going to be just fine. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. It seems like a lot of people have been asking me about it, and just being out here in nature and observing nature and meditating in nature sometimes gives you a lot of these really beautiful answers. So I just wanted to share that with you today. And if you have any questions about anything, or you'd like to join the community that we have, you can join us at Facebook. Just type in Discover Your Energy and just like the page, and then you'll get updates from there. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and if you'd like to leave a comment, please go ahead. If you'd like to share anything about your journey, please go ahead. That's how a lot of people learn, is from other people's experiences. So please go ahead and share, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye, and have a great day.